Good morning and welcome to the next ReeVlog. Say hello to Manny. Yeah. Woohoo. So, yesterday I had Kung Fu, and my instructor said that he's confident I'll pass my grading next week. Yes! Just said I need to work on my kicks because they are usually the weak point just to get the score up. But other than that, he seemed alright. He said my form looked pretty good, which for him is a very high compliment. He doesn't really do much, by the way, of compliments when it comes to the martial arts. I don't even know whether he does outside of that because I don't really speak to him much outside of it. But yes. Yay! I also finished my rewatching of Kenichi, the mightiest disciple of the Ryozanpaku Dojo. Yes, so I finished watching Kenichi again. And the philosophy that he gives when he's imitating Akasame during the Ryuzanpaku rhythm section, I agree with. It's something along the lines of all fighters know that when studying the martial arts, one must start with the art of imitation. It's brilliant. And I think that may be one of the reasons I've been so slow with my martial arts training, because, I started when I was about 15, and I was like, yeah, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Duh. And I think that I've had to wear down that part of myself to get back to a blank slate type deal, in order to say, right, this is what I've been told to do. This is how it's done. I will do that. And when I get better, I will be able to put some things together on my own. I'm around that stage now, I believe, in my training. This time next week, I may well be instructor level, which means that I can put assistant instructor on my CV, probably, even though there'll be no paperwork involved, hopefully. Assistant instructor will go on. It'll also go on the teacher training thing, provided my instructor's okay with it. I still need to ask him whether I can put him as a reference. That's my breakfast ding. I'm reheating some old food. Gotta eat it. Even if I'm not really feeling that texture, gotta eat it. And there's not very much of it, so I'll probably have some fish or something afterwards. But yes, I'm very happy with how yesterday's Kung Fu went. I did do a thing to the pull-up bar. With my resistance bands that I have, the newer ones, the ones hanging off of the tripod, they came with a few attachment things, and two of them were like handles. So I put the handles on the pull-up bar, but one of them broke, and part of the plastic of it went in my eye, which was very unpleasant. I went and fished it out. Also very unpleasant. But now it's broken. The pull-up bar is still working, but there's now only the one handle on it because, let's see if I can hold you between the knees, camera. I can, cool. Because the pull-up bar, you can do pull-ups, chin-ups, or chin-up, or pull-ups, chin-ups. I don't know which way around it is. But you can't do any like this. Choo-choo! No choo-choos. I don't know what they're called or whatever, but I wanted to be able to do those. So I put the handles on so I could. One of them's fine, the other one broke. And I need to fix it or something. But yeah, I went out this morning, put on my big, heavy boxing gloves. They're not like heavy, but they're restrictive. They're not very good, but they're good for punching the tires, so I had a quick go at that. But since I got up since slightly before I got up this morning, I've noticed that my left lower back has been a bit seized, which, not great. But oh well, I'm sure I'll be fine. Yes. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased. I'm so hyped to get this grading done. Like, honestly, I might cry when it's done, provided I pass. If I fail, I'm going to be devastated, but whatever, life goes on. And yeah, so today is uni, and I've got to go in as a pagan god. I'm going to wear my black gi for judo. I'm going to wear that with the belt, and probably my yin yang necklace. And I will. I don't have a name for it or anything yet, but it's going to be a god of contradiction. Hence why it'll be black and white, have a yin yang, because in all contradictions there is truth. Is an idea that I'm playing with. I'm not really sure how accurate it is. I'm sure that there are some contradictions in which there are no truths. Well, I say sure. I'm relatively sure, but I'm not in a position to say accurately. But yeah. Tomorrow, it's D&D! D&D Beyond. Well, it's not D&D Beyond, it's just D&D, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Get to play a swing in his new form. Immune to critical hits. Adamantine armor. Got a relatively high AC. Proficiency bonus increased. He can deal out damage from range. He's a spell sniper. He's got an improved arcane focus. It's a staff. He can use turrets and a gun. So turrets, there's a tiny one which can be handheld, or a bigger, small one, which is sort of more of like a this big type deal. I'm gonna have a tiny one, but with the legs, because it has legs, so it can move 15 feet, normally or climbing. But you see, I'm going to use those legs to grip onto my hand holding the gun, so that way, even if I let go of it, it will still be in my hand. I don't know how well that like what the DM will do with that shit, but yeah, because it's a bonus action to fire the turret, and it's an action to fire a gun, dual wield, because the turret aims itself, so it's not like offhand attack where you don't get to add modifiers or anything. It's a turret attack, just I'm holding it. So, pew pew, when things are up close, because that way the turret does, I think, 88 damage, and the gun does a d10 plus modifier, but it fires twice because repeating shot. So, pew pew pew, and you can make this into the flamethrower for area of effect as an action. Which, if we come up again, if I think we're going to go and need crowd control or fire damage, flamethrower, motherfucker! Woo! Very nice. Or you can use it for the temporary hit point buff, at which point, I'm not going to use it for any damage or anything, but it'll still be good. Whereas, the spells, he's got cantrips. Got them sweet cantrips. He's got Firebolt and Ray of Frost. Firebolt, 100... It's 200 and something feet, 240 feet. Poof! Does an extra d8 because he's an artillerist. So it does 2d10 plus 1d8 at the moment, because it's a magic focus, and he's improved it, so it's good. Very nice. And he can just do one of those around, and when they get within 60 feet, he can also bonus action to do the turret. And then Ray of Frost will be 120 foot range rather than 60 foot range, and it'll slow down their progress towards us. And that one will do, I think, 3d8 damage. So, oh, so nice. Oh, I like being powerful. His health's gone down because I lowered his con to up his dex so he can use the gun. I also lowered his strength because, well, it didn't really make. No, I didn't. I think I lowered his strength a little bit, but not by much. Because he's no longer strong. He wasn't strong anyway. He pretended to be strong. He just did everything incredibly cleverly, using levers and such, because he's a robot. But he wasn't actually strong. And because he was a battlesmith, which is amazing. They get to use their intelligence for magical weapon attacks, the attack roll and the damage roll instead of strength or dex. Very nice. However, I didn't really like the style. The steel defender isn't that good at early levels. It just sort of gets in the way. And you don't get much else for it. So literally all I would do is, because of how few spell slots you have, I would use one for like Sanctuary or Expeditious Retreat or some other spell of concentration, and try and keep the other ones for healing or for smiting, because you got Searing Smite. But I don't. No, thank you. I've got the shield spell, I've got the Thunderwave spell. That'll do. I don't need to use them because I'm going to be in the back now, murdering people from far away, and it'll be beautiful. And then Saturday is when I really need to finish my exam prep, which I will be doing today and tomorrow, as well as these other things I've said. If I haven't finished it by then, I'll do it Sunday. But I would like to, on Sunday, send it off for for checking from the lecturers. Then Monday, I have a meeting regarding my coursework. Tuesday, I hope to have heard back from my lecturers to say, yeah, that's all good, you can take that in. And then I can do my coursework. And then Wednesday, grading. That's all I'm doing that day. Also Monday, I have a party. And that's fine. And then I'm not drinking or anything there. And I'll probably leave early because the grading on Wednesday. So then grading Wednesday. Thursday, being dead from grading, but happy, hopefully. Then I will be just running through stuff for the exam and relaxing. Then Friday morning, get up, go run through stuff for the exam, go into uni, prepare, get there half an hour to an hour early, prepare, be in the zone, relax, dress formally but comfortably, exam, do well in the exam, later on that night D&D, hopefully that'll be wonderful, and I get to celebrate and have terribly unhealthy food. Then Saturday that week, coursework. Sunday, coursework. Monday, dentists and coursework. Hopefully send in the coursework Monday night. If not, Tuesday morning, because it's due in by 3. On Tuesday, then see a friend on that Tuesday. That Wednesday is the Kung Fu meal, but I'll be relaxing during the day. Then go for the Kung Fu Christmas meal. That Thursday, I am seeing one of my friends and D&D players in my campaign to talk through their new character for after Christmas. Then Friday, free. Though I might have D&D. Yeah. Oh god, life is pain, man. Just straight up pain all the time. I might have D&D next Thursday as well. But anyway, I've been rambling long enough. My food's probably getting cold again. So I will catch you cats on the flip-flop. Hope you have wonderful days. And goodbye.